Joe Biden and Charles. U.S. President Joe Biden has arrived in the UK in front of a NATO culmination in Lithuania in the not-so-distant future, which comes after a few partners scrutinized his call to send group bombs to Ukraine. The UK and Canada are among the people who voiced worry about providing the bombs, which are generally prohibited as a result of the peril they posture to regular folks. The US says they are required in light of the fact that Ukraine's weapon stocks are decreasing. On Monday, Mr. Biden will meet UK top state leader Rishi Sunak. The two men are supposed to examine different issues, remembering the battle for Ukraine. Mr. Sunak has not straightforwardly reprimanded his US partner following Friday's bunch bomb declaration, yet on Saturday he said that the UK was one of 123 nations joined to the show on group weapons, a worldwide arrangement that boycotts the creation or utilization of the weapons. Different US partners have gone further, nonetheless. NATO accomplice country New Zealand said on Sunday the weapons could cause tremendous harm to honest individuals. Bunch bombs regularly discharge heaps of more modest bomblets that can kill unpredictably over a wide region. Unexploded bomblets can wait on the ground for a really long time before they explode. The US says it has gotten composed consolations from Kyiv that Ukrainian soldiers won't involve the weapons in that frame of mind in metropolitan regions. For what reason is the US giving Ukraine aimless weapons? Chris Artisan, Biden's short visit to the UK. Quarreling NATO holds back nothing as Putin watches on. While in the UK, Mr. Biden will likewise meet ruler Charles. Interestingly, since the Lord was delegated. Individuals from NATO, a tactical union of 31 Western countries, will then, at that point, meet in Vilnius on Tuesday and Wednesday. Supporting ammo stores and inspecting safeguard plans will be on the plan. Finland will go to its most memorable highest point since participating in April, and plans from Sweden to stick to this same pattern have been obstructed by Turkey, which blames it for holding on to fear-based oppressors. Mr. Biden is supposed to look for help from Mr. Sunak to assist an intermediary in an arrangement with Turkey. Ukraine harbors its own desire of joining NATO. In any case, addressing CNN before his excursion, Mr. Biden said this couldn't occur until the conflict was finished, in accordance with the coalition's well-established approach. Referring to NATO's shared safeguard agreement, Mr. Biden called attention to that individuals embrace to secure each inch of one another's domain, actually intending that on the off chance that the conflict is going on, we are in general in war. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has recently acknowledged this situation while mentioning a signal that his nation will actually want to join the Union when the conflict is finished. He is supposed to go to the current week's culmination. The absolute most recent news about President Joe Biden. Biden to venture out to UK, NATO culmination, Finland. The White House declared that President Biden will head out to the Unified Realm, Belgium, and Finland 1 week from now for a progression of high-profile gatherings. In the UK, Biden will meet with the head of the state Boris Johnson, and other world pioneers for the G7 culmination. He will then, at that point, travel to Brussels for a NATO culmination, where he will examine the continuous conflict in Ukraine. At last, Biden will head out to Finland to meet with President Sauli Niinistö and examine Finland's potential NATO enrollment. Biden fights garbage protection, promising to set aside cash for shoppers being played as suckers. President Biden reported another arrangement of drives to lessen medical care costs, remembering a crackdown for what he calls garbage protection plans. These plans frequently offer modest yet meager inclusion that avoids customers with regard to take costs. Biden's new standards would require these designs to cover more fundamental medical advantages and would restrict the amount they can charge shoppers. What group bombs mean for the Ukraine war exertion? The Biden organization declared that it will incorporate group bombs in the U.S.'s next $800 million weapons bundle for Ukraine. These bombs are questionable in light of the fact that they can cause boundless regular citizen losses. In any case, the Biden organization contends that they are important to assist Ukraine with guarding itself against Russia's attack. U.S. President Joe Biden to have a discussion on man-made consciousness with tech pioneers. President Biden will have a discussion on man-made consciousness, computer-based intelligence, with tech pioneers on July 12. The discussion will zero in on the possible advantages and dangers of man-made intelligence, as well as the moral contemplations engaged with its turn of events and use. Biden has said that he believes the U.S. should be an innovator in the improvement of simulated intelligence. However, he has likewise communicated worries about the potential for artificial intelligence to be utilized for pernicious purposes. Biden declares to seek after the elective course to forego understudy loan obligation after High Court blocks the unique arrangement. President Biden declared that he will seek an elective course to forego understudy loan obligation after the High Court obstructed his unique arrangement. The High Court decided that Biden didn't have the power to singularly drop understudy loan obligation, yet Biden said that he is as yet dedicated to aiding borrowers. He said that he will work with Congress to pass regulations that would permit him to drop understudy loan obligations. These are only a couple of the most recent news about President Joe Biden. For more data, you can follow us.